get a little bit of a sound check right before we take off here with this exhaust. It's pretty nice. All right, hi everybody. My name is Ian. This is my 1995 E36 M3, and today I've owned it for 3 months. So this will be a 3-month ownership update. I'll talk through the good, the bad, some of the prep work I've done for the life of owning this car, if I will, and as well as some of the problems that I faced right from the get-go when acquiring the car. So if you like the platforms or if you own M3, hopefully this is a little bit of insight or just a fun watch. So we're gonna go for a drive. I'm gonna talk through my timeline up until now, what I've done with the car, how it's treated me. Yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah, so 3 months. It's really not that long amount of time. Yeah, so when I got the car, it had a bunch of issues, and some of them had been addressed previously, but just not done well. So I went and got what should have been a pre-purchase inspection, but it ended up being a post-purchase inspection. And I found a number of flaws with the car, and I found some of the work that had done previously by owners or shops was not done too well. And that's just the state of owning a 30-year-old car. So I did talk before about, why you may or may not want to buy one of these vehicles. And in that video, I did say a 30-year-old car comes with a lot of 30-year-old car problems. These cars have so many problems. And it's so true. I feel like every time I drive this car, some little thing shows up. Something pops up that I have to write down. I gotta call somebody. I dealt with maybe for hours and hours, multiple days of giving it a shot to try and fix the wiring behind the steering wheel to wire up the horn, because somebody disconnected the push contact for the horn, so I gotta do that. So when I bought the car sight unseen. On Cars and Bids, I am going to do a video specifically on the buyer's experience through Cars and Bids, but that'll come later. But I bought it on Cars and Bids from a BMW collector who, verifiably owns many E36s and multiple E36 M3s. And so I was very confident in buying the vehicle from that owner. What I did find, there were so many problems that I guess that owner just didn't care about or didn't care to fix, or he wasn't that meticulous, that he just kind of let go. And so my initial ownership of the vehicle was a little harsh. I jumped 2 feet in, I had all sorts of problems, all sorts of things that needed to be addressed. But we're here now and we love the car. Oh, did I just stop? No! Oh, this will be fun. Here's the reality of owning a 30-year-old vehicle. Alright, come on. Wow. Would you look at that? Jumping on the go, huh? Whew. Shout out. Well, I guess I'm glad that happened on a not busy street here in Boston. I go drive a Miata for like 2 weeks and I come back and I can't even put it in the right gear. Oh, that was fun. No, but anyways, I bought the car on Cars and Bids and had a lot of problems, got to me. So ownership was a little harsh out the gate. I took it to a German shop, specializes Porsche and BMW, etc. And they were very kind and they were so nice. If you're in the Boston area, they're German Performance Solutions. They were amazing, had so much great insight on the car and the problems that needed addressed and what had been done. They were an amazing resource. Sorry, I'm just that whole event got my heart rate going a little bit on being out here on a open road, jumping it on a battery pack. So either way, buy the car sight unseen, Cars and Bids. So either way, I took it to a shop, they got it going. We had some issues addressed, and month 2 comes around, I'm just tootling around. No real big hiccups. Few codes come up, few lights are out, whatever, replace those lights in the back, simple fixes. And then I just keep dealing with this issue with the horn where one of the previous owners, when they swapped into the sport style wheel, instead of directly connecting the airbag and the horn, they just cut the wires and they cut the horn contact out. The metal spring piece that you'd make contact to ground the wire to blare the horn, they just took out. So I've been dealing with that. I've been trying to direct wire the horn in and make sure it has airbags and it has the horn. And that problem has just been so hard to fix. There's so much support out there and there's wiring diagrams and all this stuff but for the life of me, I just can't get it to work. So I'll probably call for some backup at some point soon. And that's kind of my big main issue that I've been facing the last month or two. But other than that, the car has actually been pretty spectacular. Minus the part where, you know, I just stalled it and had to jump it in the middle of the street. That's actually my own fault, and not just because I stalled it. When I was messing around with all the wiring and, you know, fixing the horns and the lights and other issues, I actually forgot to reconnect the battery. So I left the battery disconnected for, I think, 2 days, and I had no idea. And so now I probably should get a new battery because, you know, once they go dead, you know, no matter how much you charge them up, they just aren't the same. So that's where we are. This is month 3. The car is great. Unfortunately, and oh my God, this is not a mechanical issue, not a me issue, not a car issue. But unfortunately, somebody, it was in my parking lot, just hit my car and ran. They just hit my car and ran. And so now I'll put a photo of it. Now I have the smallest bit of paint damage on the front left side of the bumper. And you know, the paint's so old, and so it's just cracked and it's dust. It's so dusty and it's so old, and you can't just paint over it, can't spray it. So if I want to fix that issue, I'm gonna have to take the bumper off and have it painted and all those issues. And just like, you know, why bump into a car and just keep going? You know, like why? So now I have actual paint damage that I have to address and fix if I want. Yeah, it's been an amazing few months with the car. It's just so smooth, and it's so nice, and it's quick, and it's fun, and it actually handles pretty well. And if you've seen my other videos, I at first wasn't the most fond of this car, and so maybe when I first got the car and I was being a little harsh on it, it's because it wasn't taking good care of me. You know, I thought I was buying a collector's car, and it came with hundreds and, you know, thousands of dollars worth of issues that could be fixed. And so it's more of a project car today. But I really like it. It's really enjoyable. I still don't know if it's the car for me. I still don't know how long it's going to last in my garage or as my daily driver. But there's no rush. There's no rush. I can always find a replacement. I can always spend more time with this car. Yeah, so whoever the next owner is, whether that's near or far, is going to be someone that has the time and the money to take care of this car. I'm not going to just, you know, give it off to some 18-year-old on Facebook Marketplace. It really is just so smooth. Like, it's so easy to drive. It's so nice. I think that's part of the selling point for me personally. Is my other cars. My Miata is, you know, a borderline race car with the unfortunate amount of mods that are on that car. So it's a rough drive. It's a rough ride for any passenger. And this is just delightful. This is just so nice and so easy. And when you want the power and when you want that handling of the whatever performance vehicle, it's there and you have it. So it's just one of those cars that you can enjoy day in, day out, and really push to, you know, what you want the car to be. You know, I know people who've taken the E36s and essentially making them just for track cars. There's a few people at Lock City Drift here in Thompson Speedway that do love the E36 platform. So it's one of those vehicles, and it's one of those chassis that I think will continue to live on. I have no issue in recommending this vehicle. The only thing I would say is to get a pre-purchase inspection, not a post-purchase inspection. I'd say it louder for the boys in the back, but honestly, if you made it this far in the video, I would like to hope to think that you would make a better decision than I would when it comes to a 30-year-old car, but you know, who am I to say that? Before we get to our spot, let's talk a little bit about kind of my goals with the vehicle. So, you know, I just said I don't know how long or short my ownership experience will be with the car, but I'm not gonna just let it sit. So I will be addressing some of the issues even more so. I gotta get this horn fixed. So yeah, I kind of just want to take care of the car, and I think it's something that I am able to do, and it's something that I enjoy doing, so why not do it? And you know, cars get replaced, and that's part of being a car enthusiast, of course, right? We don't stick with one car. You may have a forever car. You know, as a car enthusiast, it's a little hard to be happy with what you have. We all are wanting more. We all lust after the next vehicle. All right. Whew. All right, so that's a little bit of my 3-month ownership update. I'm sorry if there's not too much stuff of substance there. I don't really know what more to say about it. I've really enjoyed my time with the car. It's a 30-year-old car. It has 30-year-old problems. Horn doesn't work, so I still got that on my plate to fix. Other than that, if you want to just look, this is where the hit and run took place. This little flaked off paint there and this on the bumper. So if I really want to, I'll have to respray that. Other than that, man, look at this car. It's beautiful and I just love it. It's such a joy to drive. I'm excited to put some better tires on it. Yeah, kind of just see where ownership takes me. If anybody knows how to fix horn wiring in an E36, please let me know. But yeah, platform's great, car's lovely. It's a 30-year-old car, has 30-year-old issues. It's a front-engine German car. What are you gonna do? It's got a 90s interior. The plastic rattles. It's got beautiful Vader seats, though. These leather seats are just amazing, and I want to jump in them every day. If you're looking to buy one, I'm not going to give you any investment advice. It's a great car. Go out, drive one, ask around, make some buddies at your local car meter, Cars and Coffee. Ask if you can sit in it, take one for a drive, or go on a ride along with somebody. They're just something to experience, and you know, the analog nature of a 90s BMW is pretty special, and I'm pretty happy to own one right now. I don't know if I'll be too happy to own one in the future. That day's not today. So thank you all so much for watching, and thank you guys so much for the support. You know, I posted the first 2 videos just because I wanted to post some videos, and you guys have been amazing. Thank you all for the comments. You know, I'm not gonna beg for likes or subscribes or anything, just, you know, keep watching. Thank you guys so much. Hope you enjoyed the video.